Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the art of thinking clearly. And you might ask yourself, thinking is an art? Yeah, it is the greatest art there is. And that is why most people, their vision is so cloudy because they do not think clearly. And so many people are not creative and imaginative, and many do not have a vivid imagination because of the many distractions. And that is why I'm saying to you, you have to develop the art of thinking clearly. In order to develop the art of thinking clearly, you need to know that your real identity is your divinity. So when you realize that you are a divine being and you need to master the art of thinking clearly, then you start to practice self-mastery. Self-mastery starts with you knowing how powerful your self-talk is. It is you understanding cause and effect, that you're the cause of everything that's happening in your life. It is you understanding that thoughts become things, and you start to hold yourself more responsible. Therefore, you learn to embrace the silence so that you can think more clearly. Now, when it comes to the art of thinking more clearly, you definitely need to plan your life strategically. So how you wake up in the morning and how you go to bed is what is shaping your life. So what you need to do is be more conscious about how you go to bed, and be more conscious of how you awake, and allow that as the foundation to help you to operate in the art of thinking more clearly. So if you start your morning in affirmations, and then you go into the silence, whereby you observe the silence by quieting your mind. You quiet yourself down. Okay? It is you exercising your mind. It's just like you have your body. If you want to build muscle, you got to go to the gym and you got to work out to grow your muscles and to become stronger. So too, if you want to focus, if you want to concentrate, then you have to practice the art of thinking more clearly by getting rid of all of the distractions. So when you wake up early in the morning, there isn't much distraction unless you go to bed with those kind of distractions. So let me put it this way. Just before you go to bed, get rid of all the distractions. And if you had a bad day, relive that day by using the law of reverse, okay, or the law of revision. Okay, so you revise it, your day, how you would have liked your day to be experienced, and you go to bed being happy, being joyful, feeling successful, feeling well accomplished. You go to bed feeling that you're the person that you want to be, feeling that you are already the person, I should say, that you want to be being positive, being optimistic, and you fall asleep like that, and you wake up like that also. And then you do the different rituals that you need to do so that you will be able to think more clearly. So in short, what is happening to most people, why they're suffering the things that they're suffering in their life and they're getting the results that they're getting, it is because they have not mastered the art of thinking clearly. They allow too much things to distract them. They allow too much of the programming that have been handed to them to take control over their life. They allow king doubt, king fear, king ego, all these kings to rule over them, in terms of they allow certain thoughts to be the most dominant thoughts in their life, and that's why they're getting those kind of results. So my brother, my sister, I've come to realize that the less you talk and the more you listen is the more you will be able to master the art of thinking clearly. Okay, so my brothers, my sisters, if you should ask for anything in this world, ask for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That is the secret of Solomon. When it says that Solomon asked God for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding over wealth and these other things. That's how your life is supposed to be. You're the real Solomon who would have the experience of the inner light, the sun that is within you. And you know you are a son man, because Solomon actually means son man. So my brother, my sisters, look within and start to practice to spend time with yourself. Start to practice isolation. Start to practice visualization, meditation, mindful breathing, mindful thinking, and hold yourself responsible for all your thoughts and all your action. But the most important thing is to learn to love yourself, believe in yourself, embrace yourself just as you are. Start from there. It's never too late. So with that being said, my brother, my sisters, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you and it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, I'd like to encourage you to get my latest book. It's called Spiritual Recipe for Better Living. And truly, I've given you a lot of recipe hidden in the Bible, metaphysically, esoterically, psychologically, and you scratch your head when you realize that all of this recipe was hidden in the Bible for your prosperity. And so when you read a book, it will definitely help you to live the better life, a better life. So if you feel strong enough to get the book, I'll definitely encourage you to get that book and even get one for someone else and share it and give it a review. Okay, I don't want to tell you, you must be able to give it a review for yourself. But remember, you have to read it and give it a review. And I want to believe that if you're going to review any book, that you must invest a certain amount of money with an Amazon to be able to do that. I think so. Okay, but I want to encourage you to give your review. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, I like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me on BlackMadGuru. And if you like to have a one-on-one with me, you can reach out to me by way of email. I'll share with you the terms and conditions, and then we can go from there. Also, if you'd like to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. There's a lot of great information that's available there. However, for people who are donating $20 or more, there is a course called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a course on self-concept. It's a bonus course for you. And I'm going to continue to post more courses there for all those people donating $20 or more. So if you feel strongly to be a part of such a community, I'll definitely encourage you to do so. Just before I leave you, I just want to remind you that if you feel strongly led to support this work, I just want to remind you that we have a PayPal, and the link is always down below. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.